welcome to part 150 of Laravel 9 series in which we are getting the multi-vendor e-commerce website. So we are going to show the courier name and tracking number in order detail at admin panel, at front end, and the shipped order email. Okay, so in the last video we have seen that we able to save these details, courier name and tracking number, every time when the admin updates the status to the shipped, update the complete order status to shipped. Okay, so uh, we want to send the email as well to the customer. Okay, so most of the time it happens that see it means both the orders will ship from the one seller, from one vendor, but it can happen like one of the item shipped from one of the seller and the another item shipped from the another seller. So in that case, we need to have these details here as well. Okay, both order wise as well as the item wise. So these fields also we need to add here. See, whenever we will click on shift, then the here two fields will come like it is happening here. Okay, in the same way the two fields will come here, the courier name and the tracking number. And once the vendor update the status of the item, again the information, these courier name and tracking number for the item will go to the user. Okay, so we are going to do this thing as well, and also we are going to show at the front. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, we are going to show these fields to the item status as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to close the earlier files, and I will open here the order detail blade file in the admin. Okay, and here we are maintaining those status courier name. I'm going to open this courier name field, and this both we are going to add here as well, where we are having the status after option. Okay, and here also we are going to add after here, after update, before update here. Okay, see, if we will add these one like this, then it is going to add for all, but we are not required to do this. We will only show if the status, if that shipped status will get selected. Okay, and also here courier name, here we are going to make some change here to the id as well. Courier name, we will take courier name for item. Okay, or item wise courier name, that looks better, item wise courier name. Okay, or simply item courier name. Okay, item courier name like this. Okay, so item tracking number, and here id also we are going to keep order item status. So in custom.js under admin, we are going to add, I'm going to copy this one. Okay, so here I'm going to add show item courier name and tracking number in case of shipped order item status. Okay, so here we are going to add, sorry, I'm going to copy this one, item underscore, we are going to add item underscore here, item order here, what is there item. Okay, first of all we are going to add here item tracking number, sorry, fine, and here order status, instead of order status we are going to take order item status. Fine, so now we are going to check here. See, uh, now one issue is there because it's in the for each loop. Okay, so it will not work like this. So see, it will always create the issue here, because if we are going to add here any kind of looping here, it will create issue. So it's better if we will not, if we will add the code name and tracking number for all. Okay, so what we can do here, no need to add the script, we are going to show for all. If the client is going to add, then we are going to add, otherwise we will not add. Okay, so simply see, it will work like this. Okay, so for all status it is going to show. Okay, so the client can add for all, or the client can able to skip, means vendor can able to add or vendor can able to skip. Okay, and what we can do here, we will make it small style, uh, size, here length, we are going to add here, we are going to add here width. Okay, width, we are going to make it 100 pixel. Fine, 10 pixel enough. Okay, courier name as well as the tracking number. Okay, so now once it will update, we are going to update in update order item status, and like we are updating update order status. So the same thing, we are going to update the courier name and tracking number in update order item status. Okay, here we are going to modify, like if these are coming, courier name as well as the tracking number, item, it is coming like item, this time item underscore. Okay, item underscore courier name and item underscore tracking number. And also this time we are going to modify order underscore products table. Here like we have modified the orders table, here I'm going to modify the orders underscore products table with these two columns after item status. Okay, so and this time I'm going to modify in php my admin to save the time. You already know that how you can do with migration. Okay, you can also do with migration, but I am going to add it from here. Okay, so I will simply name it like courier name and tracking number. Okay, both I'm going to add here varchar 255. I'm going to save. Okay, so now you can see both have been added. Okay, so once we have updated here, and here we are going to make it order item id. Okay, so we are going to update both this item courier name as well as the item tracking number. Okay, for both. So we are also going to show here, once we have added, then we are going to show here as well. Okay, and simply we are going to add its value in case the value is coming. We are going to add it like at the rate of if not empty, then we are going to show its value product. And here we are going to add here like courier name. If it, in case it is not empty, then we are going to show this courier name here in value. And if so, same, I'm going to copy this one, and sorry, and we'll add here in tracking number, and here I am going to pick that tracking number. Fine. Okay, once we will update, then we're going to show. And here also we are going to add in logs as well, order logs. Okay, so we are going to modify the log as well here, and here see, we can also add here the order item id. So we are going to update this table with the order item id. Okay, so here you can also see that we have the order item id, and that will help us to identify that we are updating for the order item, not for the order as a whole. Okay, so we are going to add it after order id, order item id. Okay, sorry, order item id. Okay, so we are going to add it like this, order item id, and it will come as 0 in case we update for the order id. Okay, so now in here we are going to modify like in the same way. Every time update order status, update order log, I'm going to copy this one. After tracking number, after updating the tracking number, we are going to update it in logs. Okay, and this time we are going to modify the order item id as well. Here, order item id, and we want to modify the order id as well. Okay, so we have this one, get order id. This we can do it like this, get order id after get order id, because we want this order id as well to save along with the order item id. Okay, fine. Now see, once we will update the status, like the vendor is going to update the status shipped. Okay, and courier name, he is going to update to FedEx, and uh, any tracking number he will update. Click on update, and some issue has come. We are going to see order status is coming here. What is coming here? This one, order item status. Okay, so that's why this issue is coming. We are going to try once again. I'm going to back and we'll try once again. See FedEx, and any that tracking number update for this one. Okay, this particular item, and we're going to see it is sending the email to the customer that this particular item has been updated, and you can see here it has been shipped. Okay, this with the FedEx, and this one is the tracking number. We're going to see in logs, you can see here order item id is also coming 11 and shipped, and we can see the orders table as well. It must has been have been modified, but we need to modify the order underscore products. I'm going to check here the order underscore products here. Okay, uh, so in case of order underscore products, like we are updating this order with the 10 id, and here we are going to see that it has not been modified because we have not updated it. Okay, so we need to update the other details, these details, like we are updating here, like update courier name and tracking number in case of order in update order status. But in case of here we are making the mistake. Here we need to not update in order, but we need to update in orders product. Okay, orders product. Okay, because we are updating for the item, not for the order as a whole. Okay, so we are going to update in the orders product this time. Okay, so we are going to modify once again, but first of all we are going to make this orders log table empty, so that it will be more clear to us. Empty it, and now we're going to try once again. Okay, so this time I am going to update it from here. Okay, uh, see here also we need to make sure that all we are going to modify it. I'm not going to assign any values right now, common values. Okay, and here also we will keep it as new for all the status, and also we will make sure that we have not updated anything here as well. and here also we can make this, we can remove it. Okay, we can remove all the status, all the item status for now. Okay, so now we can try. So let's try. Everything is new and nothing, no update, no status updated. Okay, so now we are going to update it to shipped, and I'm going to put it FedEx, and we'll update one of the status to here. So I'm going to click on update, and we're going to see here, it will take few seconds. It is sending the email to the user as well, and you can see the shift status is coming here. And also we're going to check in logs, like order item id must also come, and it is also coming. So in case of order item id is coming, then we can show more details here, like shipped, like this item shipped or order shipped. Okay, in case of order shipped, there is nothing required, but in case of item shipped we can simply show it. Okay, so here you can see that we are sending here the order item id, and we can either here add the relation, or we can simply add the function to get the order item details. uh, so for adding the details here, we are required to create the relation between the order and order products. Okay, and here you can see in the orders log we are having the order item id, and from this order item id we need to fetch here this one, or from order and products, this id, these details we are going to fetch. Okay, so we are going to add the relation in the orders log. Okay, so here in the orders log we are going to have the relation in the same way like we have added in the order model. Okay, so this relation on order underscore products relation we are going to add here as well. Okay, and the difference is we are going to add the relation between as we are going to fetch order item id in the order underscore products, that is the id there. Okay, so we are going to make it like the id. Okay, we are going to compare the id with the order item id. Okay, so this relation we are going to add under this one, where we are having the order details. Okay, here we are going to add this relation with okay, so here we are going to add, and first of all we are going to check that this is coming fine. Okay, so here we are going to check once, see, the details are coming fine with the order id 10. We are having the item details as well, and here you can see the shipped and FedEx. Okay, so it is coming fine, we can use this one, and now we can able to show the details there in the order details. Okay, here we can able to show the complete details here. Now we have the more information. In case of shipped, we can show the more details, and here once we are getting this one, see what we can do here. Once again I can highlight that. Okay, so that we can show when one more browser I will open here. Okay, so let's see, I'm going to comment now, and we'll refresh here, and we'll see that we can get from the order products, and after order products we can get from the first element order products, and that is we can show here this product code. Okay, so now we will try to fetch that information there under order details. We will try to fetch first of all order underscore products. We'll see that how it is coming, and here we are going to do it like this. First of all, we are going to pick this dollar status. Here we are going to see that what exactly we are having here. Okay, not here, this is the wrong place. where we having the logs, here we are having. Okay, so here we are going to have dollar log, and under dollar log order status, so here we are going to add go dollar log die, and here we are going to check here. Okay, so here see we are getting the same details. Okay, so order products, we have the order products here like this. Fine. In order products, see, as dollar key, we are going to add here the dollar key, and here we are going to add dollar key as well. And inside this, what we are going to have, product code. Now we are going to see here, we are getting here. Okay, so now what we are going to do, like if the status is shipped, then here, like if the status is shipped, then in that case what we are going to do, like if this one is coming at the rate of is set, we are going to add if is set this one. Okay, and here what we are going to show, here we're going to show something like for item. Okay, and here we will specify like for item, or for item this one. Yeah, we are going to see here. I am not sure that it will come fine or not, but we can try once and we'll see. And yeah, we are very close to it. See, okay, so we're going to see here for item this one. Now it is coming here, you can see, and this status has been updated for here. Here also it is updating, and here also it is updating for the product code this one. Okay, now if we are going to update the common status, okay, so let's try with the common status as well. That it must not create any issue in the common status. What it's going to do, it is going to show the error, order item id does not have a default value. So what we are going to do in this case, because it is saying that it does not have the default value, so we will update to the order item id that it must assign the null value as well. But it still can create the issue, because in relation it can create the issue, but we can try it once. Okay, so I'm going to see here, I'm going back and we'll click on here. Okay, so I'm going to update this order status to shipped once again, and this time, like, I will first make it new and then we'll click on shipped, and now it is showing. And now I will try to update once again, and we'll see here, and we need to see that what relation will do. Okay, because see here, it is showing here shift, but there is some issue. It is both the status have been updated. We are going to see what it is happening exactly here in the orders log. Orders log is fine 10, and this time it is null, it is fine, working fine. And as far as the orders table is concerned, FedEx, it has updated to this one, so that is also fine. Now we are going to check the order underscore products this time, but in order underscore products, yes, it is also fine. Only the data that is showing here, because in case of if the it is coming from the order products, then we are going to show for item this one. So what we are going to do, like in case if the item, if we have updated the order products, okay, so the courier details we are going to modify from the order underscore products. Okay, so I'm going to cross this one, and what we are going to do, we are going to have the else condition as well. Okay, and that will be more beneficial for us. Else and here I'm going to add the end if, and this one we are going to do it, sorry, we are going to do it like this one will happen in case of the complete order, and this one will happen in case of the item order. Okay, and here also we are going to update it like this. And now we are going to take here like dollar this one order products, uh, we will replace this one, these two, uh, like this. Okay, now we are going to try, see once again. Yeah, not done. We are close, but not able to, still uh, way behind. Okay, dollar log order status shipped, so that is fine. See, we need to see why this issue is coming. So we can do one more thing here. We are required here, you can see the order item ID. So what we can do here, we can check order item ID, and from order item ID we can fetch the order product details. Okay, so there is the another alternative, if in case it does not work, then we can also use it. Okay, so order item ID, what we can do here, public static function, this time we are going to take it as static because we need to call this function in some other place. Okay, so we need to get get product details. Okay, get product details or get order item details. Okay, get item details, we can also mention it like the item details. Okay, and these details we're going to fetch with the order item ID, dollar order item ID. So what we are going to do, here we are going to mention it like uh, dollar get item details, and we are going to fetch the details from the order products. Okay, and here we're going to mention like the orders product. Okay, and uh, where this id must be equal to this one, order item ID. Okay, and okay, so order we are going to match with this ID, and then we're going to fetch the details first, then to array. Okay, so these details we're going to return, and we will try now this one. And now, okay, so now we are going to call this function get item details. Here we are going to call this function, but first of all we are going to check whether see where is our order logs, whether this order item ID is greater than 0. Okay, so we can check in like simply order item ID is set, and I'm going to remove this one, and if in case it is greater than 0, dollar log order item ID, if it is greater than 0, then we are going to call this function. Okay, like I mentioned there PHP, we can also do it like this, get item details, dollar get item details, and this one orders log. Okay, and from orders log get item details, and from the order item ID. Okay, this one order item ID and PHP. So now we must get the complete details, get item details. Okay, so this one, from this we can able to fetch the courier name, tracking number, as well as product code as well. Okay, so we can replace all these things like this. We can try once, and I'm not sure, maybe some issue comes. Let's see. And the chances are okay. Orders log, we need to attach this orders log at the top. Okay, yeah, use app models orders log. Okay, let's see what will happen now. And this time you can see it is working fine, and this time our attempt is fine, and you can see that this is the common, this is the shipped order status for the complete order, and this one is the shipped for the item wise, and you can see the details here: FedEx 39539936, and it is the item wise, it is updated by the vendor. Okay, and this common status the admin can update, but this status the vendor can update. Okay, so both logs, we are going to add the details in one table itself. Okay, here only one is can be added by the vendor and another one can be added by the admin. Okay, so we can manage it like this. Okay, I hope that it is clear. And now see, we can also update the email as well as the front. Okay, so front, in front you can log into the front, like we are going to log in with one of the id like this one. I'm going to see that which id we are using, user id 20, and this users column, and we are going to log in with this id. Okay, and see, we are going to update there as well, customer login, and here we're going to update 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, uh, so here we are going to here in our orders, and here we are going to open this last order, and here we can add the status here, here we have added, and here also we can add the tracking details and code details as well if it is coming. Okay, so I'm going to open that order detail at the front. Okay, so here we can simply add like we have added this one. We can also add it like for the courier name. Okay, if courier name is coming, then the tracking number will also come. We can simply add it like this, tracking number. Okay, and both we are going to add here as well, courier name as well as the tracking number. Okay, and we're also going to check in emails. Okay, so here you can see the both we have added, this is the common, and also we can add in the product details. Okay, so we can add these anywhere where we like to add, like we can add, we can create one more tr here, td call span 1 2 3 4 5 6, td call span 6. Okay, in that we can add the query details as well as the tracking number, courier name as well as the tracking number. Okay, so what I can do here, I can add courier name this one, but see here we are going to add here the product. Okay, and courier name and tracking number. Okay, so we are going to check here that whether it is there or not. We are going to add here the condition here like we have added there. If it is not equal to empty, then only we are going to add. Okay, so let's see. So we are going to check here. Now it is fine, courier name, FedEx and tracking number. So it is now it seems to be fine. Okay, and it is the update for this item, and this item does not have any update as far as the courier name and tracking number is concerned. So we will also update the email as well here right now. Okay, so as we are going to finish these 150 videos, I'm going to provide its source code as well for the members. Okay, so I want to finish this part so that we can start working on the PayPal and other payment methods as well. Okay, so now the information these information we are also going to pass to the email. Okay, so here is our email, and we are going to add the separate email if in case we are going to send the courier details. Okay, so what we can do, I'm going to update the order status email here if we are having in the orders table, okay, information if we are having in the orders table, that we can simply add here like I'm going to add like one uh, like this one. Okay, and here I'm going to yeah, in the center of this one, sorry. Okay, I'm going to add here like uh, if or we can straight away add here the condition. Okay, if not empty, the same condition that we used to add there, dollar that what order details. Okay, yeah, we are already sending we are going to see like the courier name that will come. We can do here one thing here. Okay, see this condition like we are doing here, update courier name and tracking number. We can just simply add this condition here once again, and if not empty. Okay, and else. Okay, so in else I'm going to put this simple one. Okay, so this one, and but here uh, we are going to send that courier name as well as the tracking number. Okay, so that thing we are going to send. Fine, so here I'm going to add courier name. You can also update the email as per your own choice. Okay, so we can use the courier name there, if not empty, courier name is not empty, it means the that tracking number must also come here. Okay, so in this case, if courier name is not empty, then we are going to show the message we can show here courier name is this one, this one, and tracking number is tracking number. Fine, we will also add it like and not empty tracking number like this. Okay, and this is the order status email, and this we are updating every time when we are updating the order status or update order status. Okay, So we are also going to update whenever we are updating the order item status. Okay, so here also you are checking that we are having the condition here as well. So the same condition we are going to add, but first of all we are going to check here. Let's update here the shipped. Like I will do something like shipped and then shipped. Okay, so I'm going to add here and we'll add some okay, so it is showing some error. uh, okay, so we are going to see syntax error, unexpected end of file. So maybe some issue in order status blade file, or maybe somewhere else. Okay, here it is showing some issue is there. Not empty. Yeah, we forgot to close this one. And if okay, so now it is fine. We are going to see and this one we can just simply add here. Okay, so now it is fine. Now we can check, we can go back, and I'm going to modify the status once again to shipped. So the email is going, but this time it is without shipping details. Sorry for it. Okay, I'm going to do it now once again, shipped. And now this time FedEx, I will add some tracking update. Now we're going to see the email that is coming few seconds ago. Yes, it is coming now. You can see Korean name is FedEx and tracking number is this one. Now it is working fine. Okay, so the same thing we are going to add for the order item details as well. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to add the condition there as well. Okay, so here also we are going to have the see here in else condition. We will not do anything, we will not make any changes here. Okay, but here we are going to make changes. We are going to send that courier courier name and tracking number. Okay, courier name as well as the tracking number. Sorry, not here, here only. Okay, okay, so here make sure that courier number is coming like this, courier name, sorry, courier name, and also like this. Okay, so now we are going to check from here as well. We are going to modify the email here and see uh, I'm going to shift the another one as well. Okay, and here I'm going to courier from some other courier partner like blue dot or some other courier blue dot. Okay, like this one. And here I'm going to add some other tracking ID and we'll click on update and see another email is going, item wise email is going this time, and see it has been updated as well for item RC001 for this one, and it also update here. Okay, so good it looks. Okay, we are updating the logs, we are updating here as well, and now we are going to check the email as well. And here the email is also going, and you can see the courier name is blue dot and tracking number is this one for this specific item. Okay, so we are updating for the specific item this time. Okay, so uh, so uh, fine it is, and still there are few things we can update. We just want to show the item that is shipped. Okay, not all the items. Okay, so this email is fine if we are updating the order as a whole, but not fine if we are just see updating the item wise status. Okay, so that's why we have created this condition, because in future videos we are going to make the item wise order status separate email for the item wise order status, in which we will show just the that particular item. Okay, so there is already I think too much time. It is around 45 minutes of video. Still there are many things to do, but we will do one by one. Okay, so this one also I'm going to update in the next video. Item wise status we are going to show there. Okay, and because in email we will show only that item that is we are going to ship. Okay, so along with other things we are going to do, we are also going to add the PayPal and other payment methods, then order invoice as well. Okay, so one by one we are going to do everything. Please stay tuned for that. And now you can get the code. Okay, I always explain you that how you can get the code by becoming the member, youtube.com/tech developers. You can simply open this channel, youtube.com/tech developers, and can join the channel to get the complete source code. Okay, so simply you need to join the channel by paying few of the bucks, and then you will get the complete source code. Okay, and many much website. You will get the basic e-commerce website, advanced e-commerce website, multi-vendor e-commerce website, Laravel 6, Laravel 7, Laravel 8, Laravel 9, and also you will get the Laravel 10 updates. Okay, we are going to add the Laravel 10 videos very soon. Okay, so that also you are going to get. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time.